Hi, I'm Roy Spence and founder of the Promiseland project. What we really believe here is that politics at its worst is the great divider. Doesn't have to be that way, by the way. But we know for a fact that purpose is the great uniter. Because what purpose does, it takes all of us to higher ground so we can work together. And when you have purpose in your life, and if America becomes driven by purpose, which is our goal, so many keys of opportunity come before us. First key, we've got to mobilize and inspire a whole new generation of young public servants, not politicians. Public servants that are driven by purpose and not politics, if we want to get America moving again. We need young people to go into the arena and understand, and we have to support them, that compromise, collaboration are not signs of weakness. They're signs of strength and patriotism. Second key to finding common ground on higher ground, we've got to respect the dignity of all work again. My great friend Paul Heim always reminded me, he said, when America's at her best, no one's too good and everybody is good enough. We got to walk in each other's shoes again. One of the things I'm going to do on occasion, someone's going to throw a dart at the map of the United States, and wherever it hits, I'm going. And we're going to take camera crews and young people and community college kids, and we're going to work the farms and the factories. And we're going to have the cowboys ride the subways. That doesn't mean we're always going to agree, but in this land, we got to respect the dignity of all work again. Another huge key to finding common ground on higher ground, God made us all different, and yet we still judge our kids in public schools just on standardized tests. Don't get me off on this one. Every kid has talent. Every kid has potential. We've got to transform our public schools from teaching and testing to talent development and coaching. In America, we don't want our kids to be standardized. We want them to be exceptional. Another thing that we've got to do to open up a door, a four-year college path is the right path for so many in this country. It is not the only path to success. We've got to go into our middle schools and quit picking winners and losers. Oh, you're college, you're not. No, everyone's a winner. Our community colleges are open for business. These young men and women, they're not always like that young. They go there when they started work and start again. Apprenticeships are open for business. That dignity of work, there are thousands and thousands of high-skilled, high-income careers. And we've got to make sure our young people know it, our parents know it. We got to celebrate the miracle of America again. Entrepreneurship. We need 1 million new startups every year in this country. And I'm not talking about Silicon Valley only or the East Coast or the West Coast or wherever. We need heartland businesses to start. It's the miracle of this country. We need 1 million startups. We have about 250 to 300,000. It's not enough. No one talks about it. We've got to get entrepreneurship taught in public schools. Only 2% or so teaches entrepreneurship. We got to get young people to believe. Quit asking them, hey, what do you want to do? Ask them what do they love to do, and help them build their own business. We got to stand tall for small. Let me be frank, the big can take care of themselves. Small businesses, small towns, small inner city forgotten neighborhoods. Small businesses provide 80% of all the jobs in America, and no one talks about that. Whether we know it or not, if you trace your ancestry back, we all came from someplace small. We need to stand tall for those small towns and these forgotten inner city areas, communities. We got to stand up for them too. This one's sort of emotional, but I have We all have to understand this. My daddy fought in World War II, took him to the World War II memorial right before he passed away. He was 6'5", but he was always taller than me anyway. We have almost 400,000 veterans who are unemployed in this country. 400,000. And it's not just older vets. There's about 160 to 200,000 unemployed veterans between 25 and 44 years of age in the prime time of their productivity. We do not need to do the veterans a favor. We need to repay one. This one's kind of tough too, but this is the nation that stands up and faces tough stuff. We got a mental health issue going on here. We have Alzheimer's. We have drug. We have issues that we can't run from. This is America. The Promised Land is not about hiding from things that hurt people's full potential. We got to stand up, solve it, face it, and if we do this as a nation, we can do this. Now, the Beltway people aren't going to like this. I'm sorry. But the Beltway people basically take off their belts every day and beat each other up in America. They're not the innovation machine. You know what the innovation machine is? Our cities and our heartland. Our cities are inventing the future. Our heartland, we have solutions to homelessness. We have solutions to inner cities. The next generation of young public servants need to go together, Democrats, independents, whatever, get in a car, travel to other people's hometown, find the solutions that are already on the ground, go back to Washington and scale them. Finally, do you know what America's first motto was? E pluribus unum. Out of many, one. Out of many, one. The Promised Land project is all about going back to where we started and know it again for the first time. Out of many, one. And when we have out of many, one, we will have one nation, we will have one vision, we will become a better us, and when we become a better us, there will be no stopping us. These are the keys to opening up the doors of our full potential. The Promised Land is on them. We want you to grab a key, open up a door, and join us. God bless you.